Hey everyone, welcome back to Arijit Talk Sports. This is Arijit, and today we're talking all about the great Tom Brady. The purpose of this video is to introduce to people the man they call Tom Brady and to explain why he's so great and why his story is so motivational. So, who is Tom Brady? Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. is his full name. Born August 3, 1977, he's 42 years old. He is considered to be the greatest American football player of all time. Now, since American football is not really famous outside of America, मुझे लगा कि मैं थोड़ा सा बेसिक इंट्रोडक्शन दे दूं. Not about the sport generally, but इतना कि जिससे आपको ये स्टोरी समझ में आ जाए और आपको समझ में आ जाए why Tom Brady is so motivational. तो अगर आप एक अमेरिकन फुटबॉल टीम को देखोगे तो उसके तीन पार्ट्स होते हैं. एक स्पेशल टीम होती है, एक ऑफेंस होती है, एक डिफेंस होती है. तो इसमें दो जो मेन होते हैं ऑब्वियसली ऑफेंस और डिफेंस. ऑफेंस पॉइंट स्कोर करती है अपने टीम के लिए, डिफेंसिव जो टीम होती है वो अपनी टीम के लिए दूसरी टीम को पॉइंट स्कोर करने से रोकती है. टॉम ब्रेडी जो है वो ऑफेंसिव साइड ऑफ हिस टीम के पार्ट हैं. तो ही इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर स्कोरिंग पॉइंट्स. और पॉइंट्स कैसे स्कोर किया जाता है? यू हैव टू मूव द बॉल दूसरे टीम के गोल एंड जोन के तरफ, जो कि गोल एरिया भी कहा जा सकता है. आप उनके उसके तरफ मूव करते हैं. तो ऑफेंसिव पार्ट ऑफ द टीम में एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पोजीशन होता है, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पोजीशन होता है ऑन अ फुटबॉल टीम, दैट इज द क्वार्टरबैक पोजीशन. अगर आपका क्वार्टरबैक अच्छा है तो आपको मैच जीतने की और चैंपियनशिप जीतने की बहुत ज़्यादा चांस रहता है. एंड इफ योर क्वार्टरबैक्स नॉट गुड दैट होल टीम फेल्स. The quarterback is the most important position, and that's because he decides how to move the ball forward. He can pass it, he can give it to some other player to just run with it, or he can run with it himself. So he makes all the decisions. Tom Brady plays that quarterback position and he plays it to perfection. Tom Brady की story शुरू से कहाँ से होती है? Well, San Francisco के Bay Area में born, he was going to a local high school and he decided to play football, American football. So he wasn't even considered good enough to start on his team, on his high school team, जो कि 0-8 के रिकॉर्ड था उनका सीजन में. मतलब कि 0 wins 8 losses. उस टीम में भी उसे कंसिडर नहीं किया जाता था गुड इनफ टू स्टार्ट. He only got a chance to start when the person who was actually starting as the quarterback of that team dropped out. So Tom Brady got that chance, and Tom Brady took that chance because he showed class at a very, very young age. Even though when people thought that he's not good enough, he proved everyone wrong, and he proved no, I am the person who should be starting for my team, and I am the person who the team should consider as the quarterback for themselves. After that, due to his performances in high school, Michigan State University गए वो, and वहाँ पे भी he had to face stiff competition. He did not come in and was not considered one of the top recruits जिन्हें just खेलने का मौका मिल जाता. They were guaranteed a place in the starting lineup. He was not guaranteed. There were other people, 3-4 other people who he had to compete with daily. He had to compete with them daily. And उन्हें preference मिलती थी and Tom Brady को preference नहीं मिलती थी. And there were points when he wanted to leave. But he जो वहाँ पे उनके टीचर्स थे उन्होंने बताया he told them that I'm never going to leave and I'm going to show you that I am the best man for this job. And so he beat out competition there. जब उन्हें मौका मिलता था he used to show that I'm the best. And it's not because he was just मतलब सिर्फ ये उनके टैलेंट पे नहीं था, because there were people who were more talented than him, and these were the people who were actually getting those chances before him. But he was there. He was there in practice. He was there, in training, and he was giving it 100%. और जब भी उन्हें मौका मिलता था, जब भी टॉम ब्रेडी को मौका मिलता था, he used to perform. That's because he might have been, less talented, but he was the most determined. और ये चीज़ दिख गया when he became the starting quarterback of his college team, just like he did, in high school. And उन्होंने बहुत मैचेस जीते अपनी टीम के लिए, and इन्होंने बहुत impress किया. Let's come to the NFL draft. Now, NFL draft क्या होता है? So NFL draft होता है basically the National Football League, जो कि American Football League है. तो draft में क्या होता है? All these American football teams, they decide who to pick for their teams from college. तो college से वो pick करते हैं during the draft. Okay. Now, a little bit of backstory here. Tom Brady, as I said, San Francisco में born. उसके parents जो है San Francisco की local football team, American football team, जो कि है San Francisco 49ers के, they were huge fans. They were huge fans, and they were hoping, since San Francisco needed a quarterback, that year. So they were hoping that they will pick Tom Brady because he's a local kid, he's doing good. They really hoped that they will pick him. But not just this. When Tom Brady was growing up in the San Francisco area, his favorite team was the San Francisco 49ers. and his childhood idol was Joe Montana. Now, Joe Montana was the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, and he was considered the best player to have ever played the game of American football. So he was considered the best. सुपर बोल होता है कि वहाँ पे होता है फाइनल मैच ऑफ द सीजन को सुपर बोल कहते हैं. He had won 4 Super Bowls. So, 4-time champion. Joe Montana was Tom Brady's idol, and Joe Montana was considered to be the greatest of all time. So Tom Brady really hoped that he could, play in the position of his idol. For San Francisco, he could play quarterback, and he could be, the next Joe Montana. He really hoped that, and his parents were hoping that. But in the draft, San Francisco got a chance to pick Tom Brady multiple times, but they did not. They picked some other quarterback. To start for them. And Brady recalls, this being a very emotional point of his life because he thought that he'll never be picked. He remembers just crying about it. And if you asked, the teams who were picking that day, they said, Tom Brady never really showed us anything. He wasn't blessed with, the talents that we were looking for. He didn't have, physicality. There were people more athletic than him. There were people who could, run faster than him. There were people who could throw the ball better than him. So Tom Brady, they were not really keen on picking Tom Brady. Finally, Tom Brady gets picked. Pick number 199. New England Patriots, a team from Boston, picks him. So, I just want to reiterate. जिस उस साल के draft में people considered 198 players to be better than Tom Brady. And just when he arrives at New England Patriots, he wasn't given the starting role because obviously it's pick number 199. You just expect him to be a backup. But in his head, he knew he had to fight for a chance in high school. He had to fight for a chance at college. And he was ready to fight for a chance on an NFL team. For him, he just gave it everything. And he talks about, playing in practice like it's a match day because he knew that he had to show everything to the coach to impress him, to show, what, I actually am the best for this job. And when he got the chance, when when the starting quarterback got injured, he took it. He never really looked back. Since then, he's won 6 Super Bowls. He's been to 9 Super Bowls. He has had one magical performance after another. He is considered to be the most clutch player in the history of the sport. I mean, कितने बार अपनी टीम को ट्रेल करते हुए जिताया है और इतने मैजिकल परफॉर्मेंसेस दिए हैं जब the team has been counted out. Tom Brady has single-handedly won them the match. Multiple उस पे occasions पे. And सबसे बड़ा बात Tom Brady की स्टोरी का इतना मोटिवेशनल इसलिए because he was never supposed to be this great. He was never supposed to be great. He wasn't blessed with the talent to be great. But just because he wanted it so bad, just because of his determination, just because of his sheer will, and जो उस will के साथ उसने hard work को combine किया, जो never ending, endless hard work, tireless hard work, that just brought him to this position. कि जो उसका idol था, Joe Montana, 4 Super Bowls. से भी उसे great माना जाता है आज. Tom Brady is considered to be the GOAT, better than Joe Montana. People say that he is, that conversation is over. Brady is better than Montana. People who actually fought for years that Joe Montana is still better than Tom Brady have given up at this point because he just has won too much, and he has just shown heart of a champion way too many times on the football field. And to think इस प्लेयर को आपने सोचा कि वो जिस अपने साल में जिस साल वो ड्राफ्ट में है उस साल वो बेस्ट क्या वो तो आप you were picking him 199. Now he's considered to be the best ever. So that journey where he was not considered good enough to be on his high school team, not considered good enough to be on his college team, not considered good enough to be on an NFL team, and now to the greatest of all time. So beating all these odds just based on will and continued hard work. That is the most inspirational part of his story, and that is who is Tom Brady. So with that we come to the end of the video. Comment section में comment करके बताओ कि आपको क्या लगा Tom Brady की स्टोरी को सुन के, क्या आपको लगता है ये स्टोरी मोटिवेशनल है. मुझे आपके कमेंट्स को देख के बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, और अगर आपको इस वीडियो में मजा आया हो तो प्लीज लाइक, कमेंट, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब, एंड सी यू गाइज इन द नेक्स्ट वन एज ऑलवेज.